Thing is, I truly don't believe a lot of people know what's about to happen. Silent QE is definitely on the table. I had one of my models look at and go over the big beautiful bill, and there's a lot of capital and liquidity that can specifically benefit tech stocks and even some of our favorite altcoins. I want to talk about that in today's video. I don't want to really get into the ins and out of that bill. You need to go out there and do your research yourself, or you can check out the Patreon where I put an extensive report on that bill and how it could affect cryptocurrency risk on assets, should I say. If you like these type of videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. We're gonna get straight into it. So the market itself is looking pretty good. The market is looking pretty good. Now I think the market is trying to price in this silent QE. You're going to hear that term thrown around a lot in the next few weeks, maybe months, because of this beautiful bill. So if you don't know, Trump passed a bill, and it was the same bill that Elon was kind of complaining because it's a lot of printing and it increases our debt, right? And we already have a lot of debt, right? But the printing, right, the printing aspect to it could inject liquidity and capital that could help banks, business owners, and specifically tech stocks, risk on assets, stuff like artificial intelligence and things of that sort. So I know it sounds crazy, man. Right now we got like a 25% chance of a Fed cut, so even that is raising. And again, the problem is so many people got beat up by time capitulation. That's really what happened, right? Time capitulation. So right here is, let me actually show you guys a little bit of how that capital flow will be affecting the tech stock area. So primary target right here, this is just, like I said, I shared this model in the Patreon. I'm not going to go through it, the entire thing, but 100% bonus depreciation disproportionately benefits high CapEx tech firms, AI, cloud, infrastructure. Tokenization trends and institutional adoption create momentum. Key drivers here: AI infrastructure spending, cloud expansion, and digital transformation acceleration. So again, this is huge because we're talking about this $3 trillion bill. This $3 trillion bill, right? 2.4 to $3 trillion fiscal stimulus over the next decade, fundamentally reshaping capital allocation across the U.S. markets. Analysts identify equities as the primary beneficiary, with technology sector positioned for maximum liquidity absorption due to the favorable tax provisions and accelerated depreciation benefits. Now, again, you're going to have to go do your research, right? Primary market impact. The big beautiful bill, unprecedented fiscal expansion creates a silent QE environment, though through increased treasury issuance and bank reserve expansion. Equities emerge as the dominant beneficiary due to extensive tax cuts and Job Act provisions, 100% bonus depreciation for business investments, rural Main Street tax incentives targeting SME growth, enhanced corporate profitability through reduced tax burden. Okay, so whatever, right? Whatever you make of that, that's what you make of that. I'm not about to try to break that down. You can try to break that down. At the end of the day, what I got from it is that there's going to be some money flowing into risk on assets, and specifically the technology sector, right? Artificial intelligence and cloud infrastructure. And I already like those tokens, so it makes sense for me, right? It makes sense for me. And again, when you couple this with the potential Fed cuts, and again, we haven't seen any liquidity being injected into in the economy in a while, right? What, since 2020? Only been like 5 years. So I don't know. This is supposed to be affecting the supply and demand and all type of stuff, right? And again, don't quote me. You go out there and do your own research on this bill, but there is a good chance that this bill could bring fresh liquidity into the market, which could benefit our altcoins. It could benefit our altcoins, right? So Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bitcoin right now is at 108. ETH is around 2,400. There is the downside to the bill, right? That it brings back inflation and all this extra stuff. So it's some ups and downs, right? That's what Elon was talking about. That's exactly what Elon was talking about. He was like, I don't know, man. This debt is already bad. We printing some more money. We supposed to be cutting. So, but for the market, if you've been invested, this could create a crazy altcoin rally. This could create a crazy altcoin season. This is the money printer. So who knows how this ends up? Let me know what altcoins you're buying right now. I think that the market is starting to spice up a bit. And QE and possible Fed cuts. I don't know. Y'all let me know. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.